night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the yard, where the breezes are setting aside.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You get a first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8-ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get the ball.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. This is taken at the 25. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
What is up?
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Easy. It's 4th down.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled by Luke Arororo.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 21-yard gain, and the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Hey, 57.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 28-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. They go play action. Here's Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing.
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried to fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
This is cut downfield by Rice. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10.
To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs looking for a score just before the break. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow, hey, 57.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Hey, Ripley.
Mahomes to throw for it. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage to be a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Third down, it's Mahomes. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Falcons get it back with a nice return to boot, down inside the 30.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, to put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really in that interception.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Penix working from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third down, it's Penix. Into a crowd and a defender comes up with it. And the Chiefs will get it back to the long field ahead.
The Chiefs take over first down at their own.
Clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
On first down, here's Penix. Buys time, rolling right. Touchdown Atlanta! The Falcons get their first points of this game just before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And that one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yellow.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, clock's gonna run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 28 out of that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. about that amazing play.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. This one's caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Okay, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. Just really hard to stop them, contain them when they've got that versatility.
70 Lions.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Falcons.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Falcons. Go!
First and 10, around to Robinson. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He's got London left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons first down.
Play fake, Penix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers. Do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Then rock with it. Do it.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, a good one in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Fielded at the 14. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off to the sack.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On third down, Herbert has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. 40 at the 20. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, sharp, they're crisp, and they grab the early lead.
All lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Dom's the man in motion right.
40. Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Black shot. 52 Blues. Needle Blues. Hey, go Fury. Ready.
Here's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Packers. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
That's incomplete on second down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Yellow.
Throwing his Love on third. He's going to push one deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It'll be a gain of 5, and they've got second and goal now from the 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Set.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Packers are stopped a little inside the 30.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Nice move. Set, ready. 45, white. Field, black. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Set, hut. Black 40. Fury, yellow. Set, drop.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
Down. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. He eats the hit to bring it into that. Maybe the 25-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready. Blue, 32. Ready?
Love with it on 1st down. That's caught. Tucker grabs. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go. 50, green.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup up 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them on 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Grilled yellow, 43. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Blaster, 6, set, ready. 45, white, cut.
Back to the air, Love. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Fight, 60. Ready, cut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Steel, black. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Short kick gathered in at the 15. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
A gain of 5. And the Chargers.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Oh boy, it's intercepted on the fake. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
The pass on the fake field goal. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Smash, red. Come on, set. 33, yellow. Blaster, 6. Blue striker.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Black shot. Ready?
He'll throw it. Hit it out right. He's taking a shot down the side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. An excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, you're going to halftime with a double-digit lead. Your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Red, 38.
Love out of the shotgun. He's got it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's good for a Packers first down.
6, Mega.
First and 10
Set,
at the
ready.
41-yard line.
50, Green. Check Fury. Set.
Love looking to pass. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here.
Pick up a 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Smash. Set.
Once more, it's Love. Hits him on the out route. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Can I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
Red,
line.
yellow. Set. Big Black Ultra. Ready?
Throwing, it's Love. Finds him over the middle. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Hut.
Hand off, running left, Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Shot.
At the
17.
7-yard line.
Love now to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Fury. Yellow. Come on. Hut. Hut.
Back now, pressure coming. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Set. 380.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That throw finds Coughlin. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Second and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and get him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. Fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. Throwing the out route complete. And they drag him down just...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from the Windy City. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, start!
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll pick up about 7, able to get down to the 26.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Action made, it's Burden. And he's in. What a drop. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. To get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get up just shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yellow!
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken.
Well, not a building you're going to miss. We are at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
All right, here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott opening with a pass. Oh, deep right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott now to throw on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Swing here for Williams. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? From the gun, gone. It's on target to Williams. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And they just get the play off. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Give to Williams from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. Yeah! 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Dak now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. It's an excellent look to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Give them 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Lions with a long field ahead. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you've thrown the coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, it's Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. We'll set it down, score him at the 38. Again, Goff escapes the pocket. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. In the red zone on first. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going to throw again. Goff hits him on the out route. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, at 47.
Dak throwing again. He has it at the 5. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Right there, over here. Right there.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Goff back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
180.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Goff to the air now. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get improved that snap.
And they make the tackle at the 38. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On the move, headed right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Dak. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6.
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Rasheen Ali on return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10. That's a 27-yard.
From the gun, run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Throwing again is Lamar. Coming along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the downset for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
He's trying to push the field. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Fights through it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Here's Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
and a yard. At the Niners' 32-yard line.
Sit on! 180! Sit on!
Inside handoff. Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's another Baltimore
It's not.
first down.
Jackson now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16.
Now Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. A good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
180!
Now it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Outside! 118! Watch out!
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long, as one of them told us. If I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Go ahead.
And a 49-yard first down.
Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught. Touchdown. Juwan Jennings, 32 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Near his goal line, here's Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
And the 49ers first down.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Up the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the 49er first down.
18, watch out.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Nifty move. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
McCaffrey, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The kick is good.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change? Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy. Called in left side here by Jennings. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Purdy from the gun. Will try and do this himself. Touchdown, 49ers!
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And they'll start this drive just across the... Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. They go play action. Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Now Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. A throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders first down. First and goal.
18 yards. Ready.
The toss right side. Here's Krosky Merritt. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Trying to finish off this opening drive. From the 3, this is 3rd and goal.
70,
To throw is Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Daniels going to throw for it. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
For Washington.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together.
Yeah, this. Screen 18. Screen 18.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
50. Hey, you block over here. Look at this.
Rodgers now to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. And he is caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Austin brings in the quick throw. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
No. We need, hey, take 26.
Here's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good headed scheme going.
And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
We need 10 for the 50s.
Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
26. We need 10.
Warren. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Fryermuth as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Here's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Hey, 88, 58.
Throwing is Rodgers. Short one there to Freiermuth. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. To throw is Rodgers. They'll find Metcalf. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
And the Steelers first down.
50.
Rodgers going to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open, receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there for the offense. They're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. To the air goes Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th.
The kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. Here's Freiermuth again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal. You could go for it. Or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Back to throw. Rodgers. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
Get
and
300.
10.
Get 300.
To throw is Rodgers. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Warren fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A handoff for Warren. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Boswell's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
He's back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
I think you're exactly right.